Do not touch your phone. Right after today's tech update, we're diving into a must-hear call from my weekend Kim Commando show that you can get as a podcast. It's called Kim Commando Today.
In today's age of hype, internet service providers are doing their very best to sell the most expensive high-speed broadband plan to everyone. Then there's the question, here in 2024, exactly how fast is a high-speed connection? I'm Kim Commando, brought to you by NetSuite. Attention business owners, get a one-of-a-kind flexible financing program at netsuite.com/Kim. There was a time not too long ago when a 25 megabit line was fast, but that was decades ago. Fast forward to today. For the first time in 9 years, the FCC's annual high-speed internet assessment has revisited that speed issue. And the Commission says you do not have a high-speed internet connection unless you're getting at least 100 megabit on the download and at least 20 megabits on the upload. And frankly, with the 1 gigabit lines now routinely available to so many homes, I'm surprised that the FCC considers a 100 megabit line fast. So always get the fastest line you can afford. Sign up for my free newsletter right now at getkim.com.
Okay, as promised, here's a standout call for my show. Kevin in San Antonio, Texas. Hi there, Kevin.
Hello, Kim. By the way, huge fan for several years. I'm a retired Air Force and heard you first overseas, but during the Gulf War. What I'd like to get information on from you is I have a wife who is handicapped, wheelchair bound, and has a condition called cerebellar degeneration, which means she has trouble coordinating things, including seeing and speaking. And she drops phones, runs over phones, and I'm trying to get a better way to communicate with her when I'm not in the house. I have an iPhone 13 mini, and she has my old 6S. iPhone, and it's falling apart, and they don't even support it anymore. So I thought before I get a new phone, I'd like to talk with you, or at least run something by you, or hear what you think about issues related.
Well, there's a couple of things that come to mind. Number one, have you ever heard me talk about the Amazon Echo Show?
Yes, I think I have. Yeah.
Okay, so the reason why this comes to mind is that when you're not there, you could put a 5-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch Amazon Echo Show, and then you could say, Alexa, I want to drop in on my wife. And then that screen will, about 10 seconds, it'll show you your wife, where she, as far as, as long as she can see the screen. And then you can say, hey, honey, how are you? And then she'll, you guys can go back and forth and ask her if she needs anything, and then you could just hang up on the app on your iPhone, and then that's it. Okay. It
doesn't require her to do. I mean, when I wake it up, it doesn't require her to do anything other than to answer me. Is that correct?
That's correct. She doesn't have to touch a button, and accordingly, she can say, "I want to speak to Kevin." Mm-hmm. Okay, and then your phone will ring.
Okay.
So we're not dealing with a whole bunch of buttons and things like that. And there are some other features of this Amazon Echo Show, like if she ever needed emergency services. And then some of these cost $20 a month. But think of it as a really souped up speakerphone and video phone. And it's really just a fabulous thing that might give you peace of mind, because then you could see her if she doesn't ever answer the phone. Okay. So that said, let's talk about a phone. There's a company called Jitterbug, and they have a phone that's called the Flip 2. It's the Flip 2. And it's got big, bright buttons. It has large screens. It also has some other cool things that it can be used as a magnifier and a flashlight. It's really simple to navigate. It also works on Amazon Alexa, so she could use it to make calls. She could just say, Alexa, call Kevin, and then you would be called. Okay. Because what we want to do is we want to make it super easy for her, so she's not trying to go, okay, well, number one, where's the number? Number two, how do I, where's the button, right?
Right.
And just like the Amazon Echo Show, is that with this Flip 2, it also has an urgent response button. And it has one-touch speed dialing, and the phone is about $100, and then it's $15 a month. Okay, The Amazon Echo Show, you can find them on sale probably for about $80, $90. And there is no cost unless you sign up for, they have what they call like a caregiver package. And the caregiver package will remind your wife to take her medicine if she needs to take meds. It will alert you if she hasn't moved over a certain period of time. Okay. She can also call emergency services. So if you can swing it, I would probably get her the phone and look at the Amazon Echo Show.
Okay. All right.
And just because it will give you, I know when I was caring for my mom, when I could say, drop in on mom and she would be sitting right there and I could see her, it just gave me total peace of mind, especially when her phone would be dead. I'd be like, come on, mom, charge phone. Okay. And then I go right over to marching over to her house and then yelling at her because she didn't charge her phone. Okay. So,
never got that. You got the t-shirt. Yeah. I understand.
Okay. All right. So you know what I'm talking about. So take a look at the Amazon Echo Show. I've got tons of information about it on my website. And then as far as the phone, look at the Jitterbug Flip 2. And thanks for being a listener all these years. And also thank you for your service to our country.
Hey, thanks for lending me your ears. Now, if you have a question just itching for an answer, super easy. Just swing by Komando.com and click where it says Email Kim. I promise, I read each and every note you send. And don't miss out on text top stories. Subscribe to my free daily newsletter over at getkim.com.